Frugal living is all about making smart choices with your money. It's about finding ways to cut costs without sacrificing the things you love. And the best part, these simple habits can add up to thousands of dollars in savings over time. Habit 1, meal planning and prep. Meal planning and prep may seem like a chore, but it's one of the easiest and most effective ways to save money on food. By planning out your meals in advance and prepping ingredients ahead of time, you'll be able to reduce food waste, save time, and most importantly, save money. Think about it. When you have a plan for what you're going to eat, you're less likely to make impulse buys at the grocery store or reach for takeout when you're too tired to cook. Plus, by batch cooking and using leftovers, you'll be able to stretch your food budget even further. So how do you get started with meal planning and prep? First, take inventory of what you already have in your kitchen. Then, plan out your meals for the week based on what you have on hand and what's on sale at the store. Finally, set aside some time on the weekends or a designated day of the week to prep ingredients and cook large batches of food that you can use throughout the week. By following these simple steps, you can easily save hundreds of dollars a year on food. And trust us, the time you invest in meal planning and prep will be more than worth it when you see the savings in your bank account. So don't wait. Start meal planning and prepping today and start seeing the savings pile up. Habit 2, creating a budget. Creating a budget may sound boring, but it's one of the most powerful tools you have for taking control of your finances. By setting financial goals and tracking your spending, you'll be able to see exactly where your money is going and where you can cut back. Now, we know that the idea of budgeting can be overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. Start by listing out all of your fixed expenses, such as rent and utilities, and then add in your variable expenses like groceries and entertainment. Once you have a clear picture of your income and expenses, you can start setting financial goals and making a plan to reach them. Another important part of budgeting is tracking your spending. You can use a budgeting app or a simple spreadsheet to log your expenses and make sure you're sticking to your budget. By creating a budget and sticking to it, you'll be able to save money, pay off debt, and ultimately achieve financial freedom. Habit 3, avoiding impulse buys. Impulse buying may seem harmless, but it can quickly add up and blow your budget. By taking a little bit of extra time to think about a purchase and make a plan before you buy, you can save yourself a lot of money in the long run. One of the most effective ways to avoid impulse buys is to make a list before you go shopping. This will help you focus on the items you need and prevent you from getting sidetracked by shiny new things that you don't really need. Another strategy is to wait a day before making a purchase. This will give you time to think about whether you really need the item or if it's just an impulse buy. Another tip is to practice mindfulness and ask yourself, do I really need this? Or how will this purchase make me feel? Can I find a better deal or a cheaper alternative? By taking these simple steps, you can easily save hundreds of dollars a year on impulse buys. And trust us, the time you invest in avoiding impulse buys will be well worth it when you see the savings in your bank account. Habit 4, utilizing discounts and coupons. Utilizing discounts and coupons is one of the easiest and most effective ways to save money on everyday purchases. From groceries to clothes, there are discounts and coupons available for just about everything. One of the best ways to find discounts and coupons is by doing some online research. Many retailers offer online coupons and promo codes that can be applied at checkout. Another great resource is deal websites like Groupon, Living Social, and Retail Minute, which offer discounts and coupons on a wide variety of products and services. Another tip is to subscribe to the newsletters of your favorite stores. This way you'll be the first to know about sales and discounts. And don't forget about the old-fashioned way, clipping coupons from the Sunday newspaper or flyers. Habit 5, reduce energy and water consumption. We'll get to that in a second. I have a favor to ask of you. If you like this video so far, please subscribe to the channel. Reducing energy and water consumption is one of the easiest and most effective ways to save money on your utility bills, from turning off lights when you leave a room to using energy-efficient appliances. There are many simple steps you can take to reduce your consumption and save money. One of the most effective ways to reduce energy consumption is by using power strips. These handy devices allow you to turn off multiple devices at once, preventing standby power consumption. Another tip is to invest in energy-efficient appliances such as LED light bulbs and programmable thermostats, which can save you hundreds of dollars a year on your energy bills. In terms of water consumption, simple habits like turning off the faucet when brushing your teeth or taking shorter showers can make a big difference. Fixing leaky faucets, installing low-flow shower heads, and upgrading to energy-efficient washing machines can also save you money on your water bill. Habit 6. Shop secondhand. Shopping secondhand is one of the easiest and most effective ways to save money on everyday purchases. From clothes to furniture, you can find great deals on gently used items at thrift stores, garage sales, and online marketplaces like Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, and eBay. One of the best things about shopping secondhand is that you can often find high-quality items at a fraction of the cost of buying new. Plus, you'll be helping the environment by keeping these items out of landfill. When shopping secondhand, it's important to do your research and know what you're looking for. Make sure to inspect items carefully for any damage or wear before buying. And don't be afraid to negotiate the price, especially when shopping at garage sales or flea markets. Habit 7. Do it yourself. From painting a room to fixing a leaky faucet, there are countless projects that you can tackle yourself with the right resources and a bit of determination. One of the best things about DIY is that you can often save a significant amount of money compared to hiring a professional. Plus, by doing it yourself, you'll learn new skills and have the satisfaction of knowing that you were able to accomplish it. When starting a DIY project, it's important to do your research and know what you're getting into. Look for tutorials and resources online, and don't be afraid to ask for help if needed. Also, make sure you have all the necessary tools and materials before starting. Habit 8. Avoid debt. Avoiding debt is one of the most powerful habits you can develop when it comes to managing your finances. By living below your means, saving for emergencies, and creating a budget, you'll be able to avoid going into debt and save yourself from the high interest rates and fees associated with it. One of the most effective ways to avoid debt is by creating a budget. By keeping track of your income and expenses, you'll be able to see where your money is going and make adjustments to avoid overspending. Additionally, saving for emergencies is also crucial. This way you can handle unexpected events without having to rely on credit cards. Another tip is to avoid unnecessary expenses and to be mindful of the interest rates when borrowing money. It's important to understand the terms and conditions of the loan and make sure you can afford the monthly payments before taking on debt. We hope you've learned some valuable tips and tricks that you can start implementing in your own life today. We've covered everything from meal planning and prep, creating a budget, avoiding impulse buys, utilizing discounts and coupons, reducing energy and water consumption, shopping secondhand, and avoiding debt. Each of these habits may seem small, but when put into practice, they can add up to thousands of dollars in savings over time. Remember, frugal living is all about making smart choices with your money. It's about finding ways to cut costs without sacrificing the things you love. So don't be afraid to get creative and think outside the box when it comes to saving money. But the journey doesn't end here. If you're ready to start improving your financial well-being, take action now. Check the first link in the description for our Frugal Living ebook. Our comprehensive guide covers everything you need to know about living a frugal and rewarding life, including creating a budget, identifying areas for cost-cutting, and finding affordable alternatives to everyday expenses. It's never too late to start making smart financial decisions.